We have smoking flames coming out of the Charlie side.
Negative claim, that's a further, that's just clear me in the corner.
For engine 61, engine 62, engine 66, from 64, battalion 64, battalion 71, going to be a rupture fire. 66, go ahead.
I need a full response for a structure fire.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, and the home of the brave, and the home of the brave. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 Public Safety Awards ceremony. My name is Sergeant Miles Bailey, and it is an honor to stand before you today to recognize and celebrate the outstanding achievements of our public safety professionals. Every day, countless individuals dedicate themselves to protecting and serving others, often in challenging and dangerous circumstances. Today, we come together to express our gratitude and admiration for their unwavering commitment to keeping us safe and to improve the quality of life for the city of Richmond. In a world where uncertainty and risk are constant companions, the men and women of the Richmond Police and Fire Departments stand as beacons of hope and strength. Whether they are our police officers, our firefighters, our dispatchers, our parking enforcement representatives, our record specialists, or other professional staff, these brave individuals put their lives on the line and go above and beyond, day in and day out, to ensure our safety and well-being. Today, we have the privilege of acknowledging some of the remarkable contributions made by these extraordinary individuals. The recipients of these awards have demonstrated exceptional courage, professionalism, and dedication in the face of adversity. They did more than answer the call for duty. They often sacrificed their own comfort and safety for the greater good. It was Officer John Ecker who, in addition to answering calls for service, focused his attention on preventing gun violence in our city. In the midst of danger and uncertainty, Officer Ecker consistently showed up to keep our community members safe and prevent harm. He did more than answer the call for duty. It was Dispatcher Cheryl Cardenas who handled more than 16,000 calls for service in 2023 and answered every call for help with professionalism, empathy, and care. She did more than answer the call for duty. It was record specialist Veronica Rojero who treated everyone who came through our lobby doors with respect, care, and exhibited the friendly, approachable demeanor that everyone knows and loves. She did more than answer the call for duty. Or our parking enforcement representatives, who made it their personal mission to address one of the major complaints in our city, abandoned vehicles and parking complaints. Their collective tenacity and work ethic resulted in over 900 vehicles impounded, and their work did not stop there. They answered the call for assistance from our community members time and time again to assist in blight removal, encampment abatement, and community events. They did more than answer the call for duty. And last but not least, our firefighter, Trevor Rogers, who on his very first shift responded to a dangerous residential structure fire. He stepped up and took a pivotal role in extinguishing the fire and undoubtedly saved countless lives. In every way, he did more than answer the call for duty. I know a lot has been said about our award recipients, but I also want to recognize the unsung heroes that stand beside them as they bring their best to serve our community. For the significant others, partners, family members, friends, and everyone in between, from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. Our community appreciates your sacrifice and dedication to your public servant at home so they can come give us their all. As we celebrate the accomplishments of these outstanding individuals, let us also reaffirm our commitment to supporting our public safety professionals. Our communities are safer and stronger when we come together to ensure that our first responders have the resources, training, and support they need to carry out their vital mission. Let us also remember those who made the ultimate sacrifice in service of others. Their courage and selflessness will never be forgotten, and their legacy serves as a powerful reminder of the true meaning of public service. In closing, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all of today's award recipients. Your bravery, dedication, and compassion inspire us all, and we are profoundly grateful for your service. May you continue to be guided by the values of duty, honor, integrity, as you carry out your vital work in the service of others. Thank you. First, we want to acknowledge Buffy Wick's office, who actually sent some awards for our awardees tonight. We really appreciate her and sending the awards out for us. But we're going to call up a representative from. Okay, can you hear me? Okay, there we go. All right, so we're going to call up a representative from John Garamendi's office to speak about the acknowledgement awards.
Good evening. Can everybody hear me in the back? Thank you. First of all, to Kiwanis, thank you for putting this event. I believe this is the 19th year that they're doing this, so thank you. Are there members of the Kiwanis in the audience? I believe in the front table here. So thank you for hosting this. So my job, Congressman Garamendi couldn't be here because I believe he's still in DC. Along with me is also Eric Cortez from our office, the second floor right next to the fire department. So on behalf of the Congressman, what I'm going to read is the congressional commendation for the fire department. And it's on behalf of the Congressman, so please allow me to read that. Congressional commendation presented in honor of Trevor Rogers in recognition of his Firefighter of the Year Award, March 22nd, 2024. It is my pleasure to recognize Trevor Rogers tonight as he's being honored for receiving the Richmond Fire Department's Firefighter of the Year Award for his unparalleled dedication and heroic service to the city of Richmond. With his sacrifice and service, Trevor has distinguished himself as a valid contributor to the public safety and a true asset to the Richmond Fire Department. The brave men and women of the Richmond Fire Department have admirably served as the public's first line of defense in face of many dangers. Your steadfast execution of this honorable mission and dedication to service before self has made the community of Richmond a better, safer place to live. On behalf of the people of California's 8th Congressional District, please accept my sincere gratitude for your brave and honorable service, as well as my best wishes for the years ahead. Signed, Congressman John Garamendi, Member of Congress, 8th Congressional District. So Trevor is coming up. Now, I know there are other awardees that are receiving from the Congressional District, as well as Assemblywoman Buffy Wicks, and they will be distributed in the different categories afterwards, along with the other awards as well. So once again, on behalf of Congressman, to Chief French, to all the PD, and also Chief Smith, and I also like to say hello to Chief Banks. I believe he's here. I haven't seen him for many years. Our fire chief from many years ago. So congratulations to every one of you. And Eric, I wish Eric always does my translation for Spanish, but we don't need that tonight, perhaps. But on behalf of the Congressman, our office, as I mentioned, is right above, next to the fire department. If anybody needs anything in your service to the public in regards to federal services, please do not hesitate to reach out to our office. So once again, congratulations to every one of you.
All right, so I'm going to introduce Battalion Chief Rico Rincon, who is going to be starting with the Fire Department Awards.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you all for being here this evening. My name is Rico Rincon, Battalion Chief, Richmond Fire Department. I want to start by acknowledging representation from our mayor's office. Is Tony, his representative, still here somewhere? Okay, and also Richmond Council member Cesar Zepeda. We appreciate you joining us this evening. No, I'm not your MC for this evening, but I selfishly want to introduce my own fire chief. So came up to bring Fire Chief Michael Smith to the podium to start the fire department portion of the presentation.
Thank you, Battalion Chief Rincon. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, colleagues, and members of the Richmond community. Again, my name is Michael E. Smith. I am the interim fire chief for the Richmond Fire Department. We want to welcome you to our annual Richmond Public Safety Awards dinner. Tonight, we celebrate the exceptional dedication of our first responders, honoring the Firefighter of the Year, Police Officer of the Year, and other outstanding individuals who exemplify courage and commitment to our community's safety. These awards recognize not only the bravery and professionalism of our honorees, but also their significant contributions to making Richmond a safe place. As we highlight their achievements, let's also acknowledge the collective efforts of all of our first responders who, day in and day out, protect and serve the community with commitment and dedication. Thank you for being here tonight to honor Richmond's public safety, our great public safety personnel. Thank you. And let's do it this way. All right, for the our presentation of Firefighter of the Year, I would ask Trevor Rogers to join me on stage. Congratulations, Trevor.
Thank you, sir.
And I'd also like to invite the representatives from Local 188, Firefighters Local 188. This evening, I'm deeply honored to present Firefighter of the Year Award for 2023, a recognition of bravery, dedication, and outstanding service within our ranks. This year, we present this honor upon an individuals whose contributions and valor have become pillars of our department's success. That individual is Firefighter Trevor Rogers. His name is now associated with the highest standards of commitment and excellence in our firefighting community. Starting in 2017, Trevor has consistently shown strong dedication to his work. As was said earlier, from his very first day, he played a key role in handling a major fire. He demonstrated his skills and set the standard for his future contributions. He has led our chainsaw program, enhancing our response in critical situations. His expertise has significantly improved our operations, especially in his role doing vertical ventilation at structure fires. This technique, crucial for controlling fire behavior and improving visibility, directly benefits firefighters working inside, making their environment safer and operations more effective. Beyond firefighting, Trevor's commitment to our community is exemplary. He has welcomed local children into our stations, offering them tours and activities, and has been actively involved with the Richmond Youth Academy and the Richmond Fire and Police Toy Program. Trevor's dedication extends to physical fitness, where he instructs at both the Youth Academy and our Recruit Academy, and he's a fine specimen for that, I tell you. I've seen him working out. He has joined a team to revamp our department's fitness program and update our gym equipment, highlighting the importance of physical fitness in our profession. Moreover, Trevor is the skilled operator of our extrication tools on the truck, including the Jaws of Life. His proficiency in performing countless vehicle extrications has been vital in saving lives and exemplifies his technical expertise and calm under pressure. Trevor's handling of ladders is unmatched. His ability to swiftly set up ladders in critical situations enhances our team's response and safety. Additionally, Trevor has shared his expertise by teaching ladder techniques at the Academy, further contributing to the skill set of upcoming firefighters. Working over 2,000 extra hours this year, the most in the department, Trevor's reliability and positive attitude in uplifting our department. His mentorship has fostered a culture of excellence and camaraderie among us. Tonight, as we honor Trevor, we're not just celebrating his achievements, but the values he represents. His work ethic, dedication, and commitment to service have significantly benefited the public safety and the welfare of our community, enhancing the effectiveness and image of our department. Trevor's contributions have made a lasting impact. It is with pride and gratitude that we recognize him as the 2023 Firefighter of the Year. Please join me in a round of applause for Firefighter Trevor Rogers, an outstanding individual who embodies the best of what it means to serve and protect.
Good evening. What's happening? Here we go. This old depressed, lonely table up here. Oh my God. I'll talk about PD, of course. I'll just mess with y'all. Ben, man, what's up with that clip-on hair tie, man? I got a clip-on tie, you got a clip-on ponytail. Y'all sad bunch, man. I'm sorry y'all got to sit in the car alone. All right. Talk about my man, Trevor Rogers. It's my classmate, man. I'm happy for this guy. First in structure fire within 8 hours of working. Like PD, it's only one person on the nozzle. Only one person going in that house. That's this man right here. First 8 hours, he proved his worth. Everybody in the city of Richmond Whether you're the mayor, city council, you should be proud to have an employee like this that's fully dedicated to this city and to the citizens, and a firefighter like this that's fully equipped to respond to any emergency, any rescue. I'm very happy up here to be able to present this for him. This guy deserves it. I've never seen somebody raise his hand for more things and be denied the opportunity to do things. As he said, this man worked 2,000 extra hours, plus it's the most in the department last year. Whether it's voluntary or mandatory, he came to work every single day with a smile on his face, ready to train, ready to perform, ready to put on for the citizens of Richmond. He's a product of Richmond. De Anza High School graduate, D1 athlete, Washington State. D1 track athlete. There we go. He was the second fastest in my class next to me. I don't know why that's funny. I have no idea. So, as you can see, we got my people in the back having a good time. Got people up here, lonely, depressed. Sorry. Y'all be all right. So, those of you that passed by our station, Station 64, Trevor Rogers is a truck firefighter on B shift. Those of you that passed by Carlson and Bayview might have seen during Christmas time a large Christmas tree full of large ornaments, lights. This man paid for all that with his own money, his own time. He put all that stuff up. He did that for the reason because he wants to put on for our city, and he wants to let it be known who the best at public safety is. Rich Fire Department. Wow, Trevor, yeah!
Well, I guess it's my turn. Thank you, everybody here. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. I know it's wet outside, and I appreciate everything. I'll start by saying this. I signed up for this job, receiving these awards, the accolades, everything like that. It's great, but this is a job that I picked. So with every life rescue, every fire I put out, that's something that I signed up to do. Richmond didn't come knocking on my door. I came knocking on Richmond's door. I said, I want to work for you. Luckily, they said, okay, they gave me an opportunity. And now 8 years, going on my 8th year right now, I'm standing here in front of you receiving this award right now. This building, me and this building have a couple of memories. For my family in the back, I love all of you. Obviously, you know that. But one memory that I have in particular, they used to have the haunted house in this building, for some of y'all that remember that. And I can remember walking in, I can't remember how old I was, and I'm sure they know what story I'm about to tell. Walked in, it was just horrifying as a kid. And I remember we worked our way to the very back, and there was a werewolf. And the werewolf was on maybe like, it probably had to be like his 20th shift straight, because his werewolf wasn't werewolfing, and he sounded like a rooster. At that point, his voice was cracking, breaking, all of that, and I'll always remember that it happened in this corner right here. To fast forward a couple of years, I had my snowball here. Going to De Anza High, we had our snowball here, got to dance, learn how to socialize, we'll say that, and I got kicked out for socializing the improper way. Fast forward a couple more years, I'm sitting in this side again, yet again, taking my fire exam to get this job. And then now, going on my 8th year, I'm standing here in front of you receiving this award. It's beautiful, it's great. I love everyone in here. I'm with my family, I'm with my other family, and the citizens of Richmond are also my other family. So I almost feel as if I'm cheating the system right now, because I get paid to work with my friends, work with my family, and protect and serve and safeguard my family as well. So it's just a beautiful thing. I can't complain. You'll never hear me complain. And on another note, since we're ragging on PD right now, I'll give PD a chance to fight back. I feel as if maybe next time we do this next year, we should do a Battle of the Badges. And the Battle of the Badges kind of got shut down in the past years. And the Battle of the Badge, for those that don't know, they have X amount of events: basketball, you could do flag football, but I think we choose boxing. So if PD would like to set up, we can go to the Richmond PAL. We can maybe set up something right here, and it's a charity event. So I encourage everybody, you have a year, train. Yeah, there we go, PD. Love it. I excel to be a better firefighter each and every year, and I can promise you that from the point to the flats to the hills, you call, we're coming. And we're coming with the best ability that you will ever get. I appreciate everyone here, and thank you once again.
All right, so every year we give our firefighter an axe. PD rags on us, they give their guy a gun. So this year we want to see what it's all about. Got our guy something right here. It's his prize for the year. I don't know what PD's bragging about. Here you go. Oh, man. What is this? Oh, man, we don't want that. Bring that axe up. Oh, that's a real tool right here. Yeah, baby.
Y'all next, right? Second rule, 5-minute rule, y'all fine.
We just joking. We love y'all. Thank y'all for what y'all do. Congratulations to my boy, my brother, my classmate, my friend. Happy you got this.
Quick announcement, last call for raffle. Raffle is closing, and we will continue the presentation.
Hello, everyone. All right, right now, we are going to give an award to a very special person, someone who a lot of you know. This is the Citizen of the Year Award. And this year, we want to acknowledge Yenny Garcia. So please put your hands together for Yenny. So a lot of you may know Yenny. When I first met Yenny, she was at an event. She participates with the Rich City Rollers, and she was just killing it, backwards, all of that stuff. She was like, come to scale. Like, no. Yenny wears many hats. She's fun, she's exciting, she's loving, she's an amazing mother. Yenny actually signed up her daughter for the Richmond Youth Academy. She has done so much. She helps out and speaks for the underrepresented, women, immigrants, all of those. She has done so much for the city, and we just wanted to take this moment to acknowledge her. And on her behalf, Tiffany Harris will be accepting this award for Yenny Garcia.
So on behalf of Yenny, many of you probably know that she had a cyst removed from her brain a few weeks ago. So she's recovering, she's doing well, she's with her family, and she really thanks everyone. She's also a Kiwanian, she's our communication person on the board. And as he said, she does wonderful work, and she really thanks you and loves her fire department, loves her police, and she's really grateful. Thank you.
Thank you. I would now like to introduce our Fire Director of Training, Battalion Chief Victor Bontempo.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Firefighter Trevor Rogers, it's so weird that you got kicked out for inappropriately socializing. It's such a shock. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Chief Sailors, can I have you come up to the stage, please? And I'll go ahead and invite Captain Marin, Engineer Josh Tate, Probationary Firefighter Sean Rotary, El Cerrito firefighters, Captain Chris Renshaw is not here tonight. Engineer Anthony Dawson, firefighter Joel Ferreira Clifton. If you guys can come up, hang out on the stage for a second while I talk about you and make up stories. Okay. So as we know, we respond to emergencies every day, both fire and police. We work side by side with our own city employees and with agencies around the area throughout Contra Costa County. We do things every day that some might say that are dangerous or some that say that they wouldn't do it. But I wish we could acknowledge every one of these acts, but unfortunately it's difficult to do that. We'd be up here between police and fire, we'd be up here all night. So we picked a few out tonight that we want to recognize, and we'll start by a medical emergency that happened, or excuse me, a fire that happened on San Pablo Avenue in Clinton on November 15th, 2023. At approximately 1 a.m. on November 15th, 2023, Richmond Fire Engine 66 and El Cerrito Fire Engine 51 responded with several other fire companies to the intersection of San Pablo Avenue and Clinton Avenue for the report of a commercial structure fire with one person trapped. Upon arrival, Engine 66, Captain Marin, sized up the incident and went directly into rescue mode due to the first-hand reports of a female trapped inside the building. Probationary firefighter Sean Rorty stretched a line to the front door of the structure with the assistance of engineer Josh Tate. Once Captain Marin and probationary firefighter Rorty made entry into the fully involved structure, Captain Marin quickly located an unconscious female trapped in a restroom towards the back of the building. Captain Marin pulled the victim out to the main room as probationary firefighter Rorty knocked down the rest of the fire. Probationary firefighter Rorty then assisted Captain Marin in carrying the patient outside where they were met by engineer Tate, who assisted them in getting her to Engine 51 for medical attention. The crew of El Cerrito Fire Department, Engine 51, Captain Chris Renshaw, Engineer Anthony Dawson, and firefighter Joel Ferreira Clifton provided excellent patient care. Once they stabilized the patient at the scene, she was loaded on the ambulance and transported. With the fire victim brought to safety, the crew of Engine 66 re-entered the structure to complete a secondary search and extinguish the remaining hotspots within the structure. A few weeks later, ironically, this patient was released from the hospital and stopped by Engine 66. The crew had no idea who she was. She didn't know who the crew was, but she was stopped by the station to ask what happened, as she had no recollection of the event. I'm happy to tell you today that she continues to recover and has now been reunited with her family. For their actions, the crew of Engine 66, Captain Frank Marin, Engineer Josh Tate, and probationary firefighter Sean Rorty are receiving life-saving medals. This award is presented to any member of the Richmond Fire Department performing an act under emergency conditions wherein a service is rendered that results directly in the saving of a human life. And for their actions, the crew of El Cerrito Fire Department Engine 51, Captain Chris Renshaw, Engineer Anthony Dawson, and firefighter Joel Ferreira Clifton are receiving unit citation awards. This award is presented to the company that has displayed outstanding teamwork and cooperation in fulfilling the Richmond Fire Department's mission statement. Please help me thank these gentlemen for a job well done to a few of your proud Richmond and El Cerrito firefighters. And I would also like to give an opportunity for Chief Eric Sailors, Fire Chief of El Cerrito Fire Department, an opportunity to speak.
Thank you very much. When I saw the memo that was awarding our firefighters for this award, I was not surprised when I saw the names on there, because I know these individuals well. They train hard. They are truly masters of the craft and students of the game. And there is nothing more proud when you see the people that you work for get recognized for the things that they live for and do for. The partnership between El Cerrito and Richmond has been amazing. And the one thing you learn in the fire service is you never do anything alone. You always have a partner with you. And I just want to say it's an honor to be here tonight. Thank you for inviting us. And no matter what, we got your back.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Go ahead. I'm going to move on to the next one. here that we're pressed for time now. I would want to go ahead and Rolando Zavala, I think you're here, one of the only ones here. Firefighter Robert Okamura. Frank Marin, you stay put up here. Probationary firefighter Gianni Fanucci. No? Yeah? There you go. Come on up there, Gianni. And at approximately 10 p.m. on November 12, 2023, Engine 67 and Engine 64 were dispatched to eastbound 580 near the Cutting Boulevard off-ramp. Upon arrival, the crew of Engine 67 found a female patient in active labor experiencing a breech birth with severe complications. It's not uncommon for Richmond firefighters to deliver babies out in the field. However, it is very rare to deliver a breech baby, especially with these types of complications. Without getting into all the details, the crew of Engine 67, Captain Chris Silvas, Engineer Rolando Zavala, and Firefighter Robert Okamura jumped into action, doing everything possible to save this mother and her baby's life. The crew of Engine 64, Captain Frank Marin, Engineer Kelly Griffin, and Probationary Firefighter Gianni Fanucci arrived shortly after Engine 67 and provided assistance, giving this family every chance for a positive outcome. The mother and the baby were immediately transported to the hospital where staff assumed patient care. The nurses and doctors at the receiving hospital were very impressed by the level of pre-hospital care these patients received, saying that they had never seen anything done like this to save this baby's life. Because of the quick and decisive actions taken by the crew of Engine 67 and the support they received from Engine 64, both patients were given a chance to survive a very tragic event. For their actions, the crew of Engine 67, Captain Chris Silvas, Engineer Rolando Zavala, and Firefighter Robert Okamura are receiving life-saving medals. And this award is presented to any member of the Richmond Fire Department performing an act under emergency conditions wherein a service is rendered that results in directly saving of a human life. And for their actions, the crew of Engine 64, Captain Frank Marin, Engineer Kelly Griffin, and Probationary Firefighter Gianni Fanucci are receiving unit citation awards. This award is presented to the company that displayed outstanding teamwork and cooperation in fulfilling the Richmond Fire Department's mission statement. Please help me say thank you for a job well done to a few of your proud Richmond firefighters. And finally, step on. Thank you, guys. And the last one is not a firefighter. He's not a police officer. He is a person that takes care of our vehicles. He's a firefighter extraordinaire, mechanic extraordinaire. Eric Betances, can I have you come to the stage, please? So, Eric is our Fleet Services Chief of all operations. Okay, maybe not. But on September 15th, 2023, Eric Betances, our Fleet Services Manager, and his wife were traveling eastbound on Highway 80 near Crockett when they saw a vehicle off the side of the road fully involved in fire. The story has been covered by multiple news agencies with amazing video. I encourage you guys to look it up and see Eric in action. Something about the situation did not feel right to Eric, so he made a U-turn, jumped over a fence, and approached the flaming vehicle. And that's when he heard somebody inside the vehicle screaming for help. He didn't hesitate and jumped into action. As he's trying to open the passenger door of the vehicle, another bystander assisted Eric. And together they managed to pry open the vehicle door and pull the driver out to safety. As they pulled the driver out, his socks were still on fire. The driver suffered severe injuries, but is alive today because of Eric's selfless actions. The Crockett-Cartinas Fire Department arrived at the scene and extinguished the vehicle fire, and the patient was transported. Chief Dean Colombo of the Crockett-Cartinas Fire Department stated, "If they had not acted immediately and without regard for their own safety, I truly believe the driver would not have survived." And our own Mayor Eduardo Martinez stated, "The actions displayed by Eric Betances to save a life was nothing short of heroic. Selfless acts are what make City of Richmond workers special. Every day we see sacrifices and dedication from the people that make this city run. Eric exemplified and exceeded these traits by casting his personal safety aside to save another human being. I, as mayor of the city of Richmond, am filled with pride and amazement by Eric's action. My wish is that we all find a way to help someone else every day without regard to personal gain, though in a less dangerous conditions than Eric faced. For this action, Eric Betances is receiving a Distinguished Service Medal Award. This award is presented to any person that has distinguished themselves with exceptionally meritorious service. This is the highest non-valorous award that may be awarded to a sworn or non-sworn personnel or civilian. Please help me say thank you for a job well done to Eric Betances, our favorite mechanic. And Chief Osorio will do the Fire Department Citizen of the Year.
All right, well, we'll wrap up the Fire Department Awards with this one. So as we continue to acknowledge remarkable individuals who dedicate themselves to enhancing the safety in our community, we're going to shift our focus to two individuals who work behind the scenes to really prepare our community for disasters and make this a safer community. It's an honor to recognize the hard work and commitment of these two stand-up members of our CERT team. If we could have David Swanson and Diane Richwine please come up so we can recognize them jointly as our department CERT awardees of the year. Okay, I'm gonna say a few words so everybody knows why you're getting this. All right, so Dave and Diane have exemplified the exceptional leadership, organization, and commitment to our CERT program, or our Community Emergency Response Team program. This is a program where we run academies for citizens, and they learn disaster preparedness and response techniques that can help keep their neighborhood and the community safe until resources are freed up through public safety. Their focuses are on preparing our community for emergencies, ensuring that we are all better equipped to support each other in our time of need. Both of these individuals have stepped up to coordinate the last two CERT academies and dedicated a great deal of their free time to ensuring those academies could be held. They actually stepped up and filled a void in our organization. We didn't have an emergency service manager for quite a while, which usually leads this program. And these two stepped up and made sure the community still got these services in this academy with the support of the fire department. Their contributions have been pivotal in laying the groundwork for the safety within our community. Without directly actually responding to emergencies, they're having an impact on safety. David has been particularly instrumental in coordinating the ham radio program through the Richmond Communications Center. His efforts ensure that in the event of a failure of our communications in a disaster, the community remains connected and capable of coordinating emergency responses effectively. David's leadership and expertise in managing this program are vital to the overall preparedness strategy and demonstrating his crucial role in our emergency response framework. Diane has exceptional organizational skills and has shown a dedication to our community engagement. She's significantly strengthened the CERT program. Her work has fostered a culture of preparedness and cooperation, empowering our residents with the knowledge and tools they need to support one another in a safe and effective way. Both David and Diane's contribution remind us that each of us has a role to play in protecting our community, and it can be accomplished through collaboration and a willingness to be prepared. Together, we can face many challenges with individuals like this in our community. Your dedication and leadership have made a huge impact on our community. So please join me in extending a heartfelt applause to recognize the efforts that both Diane and David have done for us as the department's CERT awardees of 2023. Thank you so much for everything you've done.
Thank you, Chief Rosario. You know, it's a partnership, isn't it? Without the help of a few firefighters, a few fire captains, some of the battalion chiefs behind me, Battalion Chief Rico Rincon and Victor Bontempo were instrumental in helping start up CERT with me and David a year ago when we had our first CERT Academy after, you know, the COVID break. And we partnered, and this year we're so lucky to have the support of them again, as well as Chief Smith and our new OES manager, Richard Diaz. We're so lucky to have him. Please continue to support Richard. He just started in November. Anyway, I'm being verbose right now. I do want to mention the instructors. In case you don't know, I want to name the instructors who instructed the classes last year and will be this year. Okay, last spring, we had firefighter Drew Alves, Captain Rachel Gomez, Captain Victor Garcia, Captain Frank Marin, firefighter Philip Barnabas also assisted. And this year, we will have Captain Jean Kwan, Captain Frank Marin, Captain Chris Silvas, Captain Nicholas Bartesh, and Captain Michael Rodriguez. And as I said, it's a partnership, and you know and we know that the citizens of Richmond are good people. They want to help, they want to partner, they want to do what they can. And it's not hard to fill the classes. They fill up in a week. And we have waiting lists. So we're going to do more, and we're going to keep Citizens Emergency Response Teams going. And thank you for your support. And please continue to, thank you for the recognition that Citizens Emergency Response Teams are important. Thank you for recognizing that.
Thanks, Diane. I want to thank especially this great team we've been working for, the fire department, of course, Rico Rincon, Chief Bontempo, Chief Smith, and Chief Orozio. I'm sorry. Osorio. Still can't pronounce his name correctly. Fool. But with their support, we were able to reach out to other citizens of Richmond because the citizens will be responding during a disaster in their neighborhoods, and they've helped us integrate the neighborhoods into the fire department so we can all cooperate and work together. I can't tell you what an honor it is to work for such a wonderful team, a fire team like this, fire department, and also police department, and Lieutenant Panchin, who's helped with the communications, to integrate the citizens as volunteers for parts of the city. It's an honor, and I have never worked with a greater, more dedicated group of people. Thanks again for your help, all you guys.
All right, everyone, thank you. Thank you, firefighters. You guys can get off the stage now. They gone yet? All right. Now that they're gone and we taught Firefighter of the Year, Trevor Rogers, how not to curse at a family event, I'd like to introduce my police chief, Bisa French.
Good evening, everyone. So I was trying to figure out, why are the firefighters so happy tonight? And I figured it out. They got a chief this year that's willing to represent them. In fact, they brought in a reinforcement with the old chief, too. All right, good evening. So tonight is an exciting evening as we gather to honor those whose dedication and selflessness have made our community safer and more secure. Today we come together to celebrate the exemplary achievements of our brave men and women in public safety for the city of Richmond. As we acknowledge the remarkable contributions of all of our awardees, I'd like to also recognize the sacrifices made by their families and loved ones who support them each day, knowing the risks they take to safeguard our communities. So thank you to the families that are also here. In honoring the work of the Richmond Police personnel, we focus on those that exemplify the mission of our department. The chosen awardees have demonstrated their commitment to protection, prevention, partnership, and professionalism. Whether it's responding to emergencies, enforcing the law, or providing critical support and assistance, they embody the highest ideals of service and sacrifice. So before I get into our awards, I'd like to thank the Kiwanis Club for recognizing our public safety heroes, police and fire. And I want to thank the Kiwanis for hosting this event every year. I also want to extend my congratulations to all the recipients tonight. Your courage, dedication, and sacrifice inspire us all, and your service to our communities will never be forgotten, so thank you. I'm going to start with our Officer of the Year. Our Officer of the Year is an important delegation in our department dating back to 1955. Each year, officers are nominated by other members of the department based on their work ethic over the past year. The nominations are then provided to the officers' peers, who then vote to select the winning candidate. This year, the 2023 Officer of the Year award is presented to Officer John Ecker. Officer John Ecker is honored as the recipient of the Officer of the Year Award for 2023, a testament to his exceptional dedication, skill, and commitment to duty within the Richmond Police Department as well as the community. Throughout the year, Officer Ecker's unwavering dedication to public safety and his exemplary performance in various roles have set a standard of excellence for his peers. As a designated marksman on the SWAT team, a field training officer, and a newly appointed K-9 handler, Officer Ecker consistently displayed exceptional leadership and proficiency. In his role as a field training officer, Officer Ecker's commitment to training and mentorship has been exemplary. He has been instrumental in shaping the next generation of law enforcement officers, ensuring that they meet the highest standards of professionalism and competence. His proactive approach to training, often exposing trainees to high-stress situations, has contributed to their preparedness and success in the field. Officer Ecker's remarkable contributions to public safety were highlighted in several incidents throughout the year. In April of 2023, he demonstrated courage and quick thinking during a pursuit and subsequent apprehension of an armed suspect. His decisive actions led to the recovery of dangerous firearms and a successful prosecution of the offender. Similarly, in May of 2023, his vigilance and swift response led to the apprehension of an armed robbery suspect with multiple accomplices. A search of the suspect's vehicle led to the recovery of 4 loaded firearms, each equipped with high-capacity magazines. His keen observation and decisive action ensured the safety of our community. Officer Ecker's exemplary service, dedication to duty, and commitment to public safety reflect great credit upon himself and the Richmond Police Department. He is a true embodiment of professionalism and honor, deserving the highest recognition of Officer of the Year for 2023. Congratulations.
Hello, everyone. First, thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for coming out tonight and honoring the honorees. Thanks to my wife for taking care of the kids while I'm here for long hours, having fun, and doing what I love, protecting the citizens of Richmond from people that would do them harm. Thank you, Chief and admin, for giving us the tools we need I had a great team last year, so it kind of made it easy. And you're welcome, fire. The scene is clear. You can come in.
I'd like to welcome our RPOA President, Ben Terrio.
Thank you, Chief. Well, that's too bad to see the firefighters have left. That's not new. And I want to let you know, I mean, every year they like to pick on my hair, but I know some firefighter girlfriends and wives that would love to braid this thing. So let's stay away from that. On a serious note, though, definitely want to thank our firefighter brethren for helping us out in the field when they do, although, like Officer of the Year Ecker said, they always are second. Don't forget that. But Trevor, congratulations. I'm glad you guys upgraded your axe. You got to have a better axe this year. It looks nice and shiny and new. It's about time you got something worthwhile. And then I don't know, they brought up something. So for the police officers, obviously our award is it's a gun. We give out a firearm every year. And I know they brought up some annex, like they grabbed some bread rolls or something back there and threw them in a box. But we actually bring a real gun in a gun box. So that's what this is. That's what we give our Officer of the Year. We don't give out bread rolls. As you can see, I'll safely hold it up for you. It's right here, not bread. And we do that because the people who are working at our police department, they do a really good job. And Officer Ecker is an exemplary example of that as the Officer of the Year. I want to thank you for everything you've done and you continue to do, and I'm glad you get to be here tonight for your family. So our Officer of the Year award is this firearm, not a loaf of bread, and we'll give this to you, sir.
Next, I'd like to welcome to the stage our Dispatcher of the Year, Cheryl Cardenas. So tonight we honor our Dispatcher of the Year, Cheryl Cardenas, whose dedication, poise, and commitment to service have truly set her apart. As we recognize our Dispatcher of the Year, we pay tribute to someone who has consistently gone above and beyond the call of duty. Cheryl is a true veteran in our field with an impressive 22 years of dedicated service under her belt. Over the calendar year, she handled more than 16,000 calls for service, logged over 900 hours of overtime, acted as a shift supervisor for more than 100 hours, and trained rookie dispatchers for more than 100 hours. To describe the job of being a communications dispatcher as challenging would be an understatement. In moments of crisis, Cheryl has been the calm voice on the other end of the line, guiding emergency responders with precision and compassion. Police first to make sure it's safe. Her ability to remain composed under pressure and make split-second decisions has undoubtedly saved lives and ensured the safety of the residents of Richmond. But it's not just her professional excellence that we celebrate tonight. It's her unwavering dedication to her colleagues, her commitment to continuous improvement, and her genuine compassion for those we all serve. Cheryl Cardenas embodies the very best of our profession, and it is with great pride and admiration that we present this award to her tonight. Please join me in congratulating Cheryl Cardenas for her exceptional achievements and profound impact on our community. Congratulations. Do you want to say anything? She doesn't want to say anything, so, but we'll move on. Next, we want to welcome our Professional Staff Member of the Year up, Veronica. This award recognizes a professional staff member who excelled in deliberate and effective communication with the public, possesses a strong willingness to help others, continually sought to improve efficiency on the job, maintains a positive attitude towards coworkers and the public, and effectively solves problems, and consistently demonstrates high standards of excellence and professionalism. I'm honored to recognize Police Record Specialist Veronica Rojero as this year's Professional Staff Member of the Year. In the demanding world of law enforcement, our police record specialists play a pivotal role in ensuring the integrity, accuracy, and accessibility of critical information. Their dedication to excellence in record keeping not only supports the daily operations of our department, but also plays a crucial role in upholding justice and public safety. In addition to the previously mentioned points, police record staff encounter a diverse range of personalities, each with their own unique set of needs and challenges. It takes a special kind of person to navigate these interactions with patience, understanding, empathy, and a commitment to find constructive solutions. Veronica does all of this while maintaining a welcoming smile and a warm demeanor, even when dealing with the most challenging community members. She has demonstrated the innate ability to connect with people, put those most challenging, put them at ease, and strives to make sure every interaction is positive regardless of the challenges faced. Daily, she blends empathy, resilience, and her excellent communication skills in both Spanish and English effortlessly. Veronica's efforts and ability have not gone unnoticed, and they make a significant difference in the lives of those we serve. In recognition of your unwavering dedication, exemplary service, and invaluable contributions to our department, I am proud to recognize you as the department's Professional Staff Member of the Year. Congratulations. You want to say something? She doesn't want to say anything, but I will say something on her behalf, or not on her behalf, but I just also want to thank her. I didn't say it in the citation because it was a professional staff member, but aside from work, she volunteers so much of her own personal time to be at so many community events, and she's so tied into the community, and I just want to say thank you for not only living in Richmond, working in Richmond, but dedicating your life to Richmond, so thank you. All right, finally, last but not least, we have an amazing team, our parking enforcement team. Please come on up. This is our Teamwork Award. So the Teamwork Award is awarded to an exemplary work group or team comprised of sworn and/or professional staff members of the department who effectively fostered cooperation, collaboration, and open communication to provide quality service or innovative results, and a group whose efforts had a significant impact on department goals. It gives me great pleasure to present the Teamwork Award to the dedicated members of our parking enforcement team: Mark Burfoot, Tierra Gonzalez, Monica Magana Zermeno, and Aldrine Gorasieta Aguirre. In a world where cooperation and collaboration are essential for success, this team has consistently exemplified the true spirit of teamwork. Their unwavering dedication to working together towards common goals has not only enhanced the efficiency of our operations, but has also strengthened our ability to serve the community effectively. Parking concerns in our community have been and continue to be of critical importance to our residents. When these issues fail to be addressed quickly and effectively, they can quickly spiral out of control, leading to arguments, community conflict, blight, and the deterioration of our neighborhoods and business districts. Over the 2023 calendar year, the parking enforcement team fielded more than 3,300 calls for service through our abandoned vehicle hotline. They impounded almost 1,000 overparked or abandoned vehicles, issued 2,200 citations for various parking-related offenses, and were critical in critical importance while providing traffic control during large city events such as 3rd of July fireworks and the Cinco de Mayo festival in the 23rd Street corridor. Through their collective efforts, this team has tackled challenges with resilience and creativity, always finding innovative solutions to complex problems. Whether it's coordinating enforcement efforts during busy events or implementing new strategies to improve parking ability, their synergy and unity have been the driving force behind our success. Moreover, this team's commitment to supporting one another, sharing knowledge, and fostering a positive work environment has created a culture of camaraderie and mutual respect that inspires us all. Please join me in congratulating the parking enforcement team on this well-deserved recognition. You want to say something? No?
Thank you, everyone. We really appreciate the support that we receive, especially, from the chief, Lieutenant Deschis. We really appreciate working for the department. We enjoy working with each other, and we'll continue to do our best. So, thank you.
I just want to say this team is amazing. We started off last year with one person. We had Mark. And then we were able to add additional staff, and they are just amazing. They've cleared so many abandoned vehicles from the street. They help us out so much, and I hope that within the next year, 3 of them will become police officers. So we'll keep rebuilding the team, but they are doing an amazing job. Thank you.
I mean, they did make a mess up here. All right, so we're going to have Chief Rico Rincon come back up here again. We're inviting the firefighter back again to do our sponsorship acknowledgments.
You don't have to invite us. We're coming anyway. Actually, when the citizens call. All right, so on behalf of Kiwanis, we want to thank the sponsors of tonight's event, our Richmond Police Officers Association. I think we heard from their president earlier. Round of applause, please. I think most of them left to go keep the city safe, but Richmond Local 188, our firefighters union, sponsor as well. The Kaiser Permanente School of Allied Health Services. There they go. They've been quiet all night. I knew they were here. Our city of Richmond as well. Thank you so much. And where is Mechanics Bank? Thank you, Mechanics Bank, as one of our sponsors. And last but not least, Richmond Main Street. And before closing remarks, we want to give special thanks once again to our police and fire department, the Multicultural Bookstore, Richmond Police Activities League, our Holiday Inn Express, Laura's Fine Dining for donations to our raffle this evening, the Bay Area Girls Club, Bianco Verde, the Richmond Museum, and Richmond Community Foundation. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Recon. All right, this concludes our ceremony. On behalf of the Richmond Police and Fire Departments, we would like to extend our deepest appreciation to all of you for coming out this evening to celebrate our award recipients. To our sponsors, again, we thank you for your support. We especially would like to acknowledge our continued partnership with the Kiwanis Club of Richmond for this event to honor our first responders. I want to give a special shout out to Kiwanis Club President Diana Jackson. Thank you for your hard work and all that you did to make this event happen.